y'all want another video? Oh, y'all want another video?
Matty Rants.
Well, you can't win them all. we were
Plot
4 for 4.
Yeah, it was an okay episode. It wasn't bad. It just was like,
It was one of those
okay.
episodes that I could clean my house while watching.
But you'd still turn and look once
Okay.
you turned off the vacuum.
Huh.
Maybe rewind because you saw something interesting, but you had that one spot in the corner that you wanted to get.
Had to put on the new attachment on the vacuum.
Oh, hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants.
And Jamardi 4.
And this is another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 5, Bossy Rossy, Rant and Review. You know what to do down below. All those links, cute. Click them, like them, share them, subscribe to them. Do what you gotta do. New face, new trace. Let's do this, okay?
Girl, she done shade.
I found my barber. Apparently he was in the Appalachian Mountains and I took that climb, okay?
Okay. You climbing mountains now, Sid?
Never. Okay, listen. Yeah, tonight's episode was kind of
Usually, like I've been saying in the past, the trend has been some of the talking points I thought I was going to say in the episode were overshadowed by Untucked, but Untucked was
more of a slight adjustment of the crotch. It was a because your ball was sitting the wrong way. That type of tease.
I hardly remember anything from it.
I remember things, but I don't remember the full thing of those things. If that makes any sense. Let's just get into it. Asia comes into the room and she's feeling some type of way. Y'all didn't help me.
Very Alexis Michelle.
Oh my goodness.
Well, like, Asia, you helped everybody. You offered help. They were probably saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, somebody help me, and you volunteered to go over there.
Pretty proud of it.
Okay?
Then had a whole moment with Blair about the whole thing. Yeah, I'm a mom. The whole situation, that sad story that happened. Of course, she lost her parents, and it was like, okay, I sort of get where this is coming from now. But then she turned around and she pulled an Alexis Michelle on us.
She's like, nobody came to offer me help. You've been slaying
no
the
one
runway every
told
week.
me that my outfit wasn't cute.
You just came out as Big Bird last week.
Why does that happen?
You just came out as
Why
Big
do the
Bird.
girls do that? Why does that take place? I don't understand. But Miss Cracker adjusted her volume and was like, wait a minute. 8. Let's get back to a 4 here.
You know, she likes to dial
It
people back.
sounds like, where you're taking this is to a level that doesn't show, what did she say? You need to learn to when you give. What was the whole saying, Jabbar? It was like when you give.
It needs to be free, or it needs to not worry about.
Yeah, nothing in return. Don't
for the sake of giving.
Yeah, give for the sake of giving. Don't expect
give
anything
to
in return.
expect. Don't give in the whole.
No, but that's a real statement, because when that was said, I was like,
this is true.
I hope somebody listened to that whole moment.
Otherwise, anybody gonna take nothing from you, because it's gonna be like, oh, now I gotta get
now
back.
I owe this bitch something.
Now I gotta owe her something. Like, don't be like
when
that.
you do Toys for Tots and you drop off those toys there, those babies aren't going to come to your house and write a thank you note.
Right.
And
They're not
include
gonna come and sing a Christmas carol at your door.
It's not going to happen. So, I got where Miss Cracker was coming from. And then, of course, with her setup for that joke, you can't blame anyone but your friends. And I said, all right, Cracker-lax.
Cracker she has broke the fourth wall in the show many times, looking directly at the camera, and I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that, but it's funny, so they leave it in.
I'm here for it, because that would be me.
Oh, and it's Miss Cracker's birthday. Happy birthday to Miss Cracker.
Happy birthday. This is April 19th, by the way, for those of you who would then see this, 2 months later and then send Miss Cracker her birthday reply 2 months
I'm sure she
later.
wouldn't mind.
It'd be like, thank you. But yeah, Asia pouts, Miss Cracker checks. RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, so hello. RuPaul comes in. We have a mini challenge that, has to do with the army, and they need to take army fatigues and turn them into drag
character, story, whatever, and just make a funny prologue.
They all look like shit. But the Vixen won. Be real.
The Vixen won. mean, it's quick jerk.
Yeah, the Vixen one, I don't get bothered by the dog barking anymore. This one here is like, what did he see? What's outside? Child, he was probably just barking his own shadow. Okay.
The Vixen wins, and they say they're going to do this Bossy Rossy show, and they're going to be put in pairs, and the Vixen has to put the queens in pairs.
And she basically set it up to where everybody got someone that she thought they would do well with, except for Eureka and Aquaria, because she doesn't like those two.
She didn't care. She just like, I just want to fuck over those two.
She want to do what with those two?
Talk over those two.
Is that what you said the first time?
I believe so.
You believe so?
Mm-hmm.
You hold that to be the truth?
I hold it to be the truth.
I don't think so.
I do.
All right, we'll see. We'll run that back and see if Matthew has another point to
Photoshop. It was video Photoshop.
Let's see here. So basically, Monet and Cameron got My Freaky Addiction is Ruining My Life. Vixen and Asia got Why Are You So Obsessed With Me? As I turn this page. Blair and Monique got I Married a Cactus.
Who comes up with these?
The crew of RuPaul's Drag Race, apparently.
And
Aquaria and Eureka got Look at Me, I'm a Sexy Baby. And Miss Cracker and Mayhem got Save Me from My Deadly Fear of Pickles. Pickles. All right.
Okay. All right, RuPaul.
Carrie Preston from Claws is the guest judge. Yay, Carrie. Listen.
And she had them. She pulled them nails out. I was like, oh,
for Claws.
that's cute.
And she is one of my favorite people on Claws because she comes off as this really sweet Southern girl, but really she's crazy and she'll get you right together. I love.
That's the show with Karuchi, correct?
Yeah, that's a show with Karuchi.
I've been meaning to watch
I
that.
love how that is your point of reference for that show. Not Niecy Nash, but Karuchi.
I love Niecy too.
I call her Karuchi.
Everybody calls her everything.
And sometimes Crest the Clown. But
Cockatoo. It's
that girl.
Chris Brown's ex.
No, that will always be. No, I'm not even gonna go there. Lord Jesus.
Was you about to? Wait, was that?
That was gonna be another angry set of
R?
letters.
Does it start with an R?
So we're gonna continue forward because Jamar is trying to bait me into another class action of everybody's angry at Matt.
What's the characters? What you
Lord
gonna say?
Jesus. Okay.
Proceed.
Yes, thank you. So Vixen and Asia come up with the idea of being Aquaria and Miss Cracker and mocking and mimicking them. Now,
in hindsight, it seemed like it was a good idea.
It seemed like a great idea, something to poke fun of, but then again,
it's almost like
they'd have to be funny though in order for that to pull off.
And really, neither one of them.
They do funny things.
Are funny on
but
purpose.
They're not
some
funny.
people are funny by accident, and some people have to plan to be funny. And
see, Asia was only known for doing this, and then
wait, what'd she do?
And then the Vixen,
I mean, her mini challenge this week was funny.
She's aggressively funny. I don't know what to say about that.
She rolls her eyes.
I don't know.
What is it? Is he?
Hey!
Is he gnawing at the?
Hey! Go on somewhere. Yes, thank you. Lay down. Lord Jesus.
I'm like, what are you doing, baby?
Let me tell you. Okay, quick break. I love these dogs. There's 3 of them in this house. Love them to death. They're old, though. Look at him looking at me. He knows I'm talking about him. But they're stubborn, and you have to go, hey, like, you have to be, like, a little with it. Because I don't know what he was looking for, baby. But anywho, back to the story at hand here. They did horribly. Next. Okay, so Monet and Cameron, it was a little off. Like, they already set them up for the shake and bake. That's how you saw it. It was like...
She tried to walk in with this cake. I thought she was going to go somewhere with it. It went nowhere.
Here's the thing. Cameron was more of a concern at the beginning than Monet. And I wasn't already on to the skit itself. I just did that for, the Vixen in Asia. But thank you, though.
Oh.
I was still in the workroom.
Well, when you said they were terrible, I'm like, okay, so we're just going to fast forward? All
no,
right.
That one I just wanted to get out the way because I don't... That one was just crap. It really was.
They didn't rehearse.
Clearly. Oh my God. Monet and Cameron were off. Mayhem and Miss Cracker. Miss Cracker was great. While they were pulling things together. Eureka and Aquaria you know what? They set that up. Because
They
they gave them
did.
no camera time while they were getting themselves together, except for Aquaria
we
saying,
knew.
you're going to look more like Little House on the Prairie. And then Aquaria ends up wearing the same
Thing.
I thought, oh, you must know it looks better. Okay, got it. I got it. Okay. Got it.
It was I'm thinking, is this going to be the episode where Eureka and Aquaria lip sync? But
We have to. Well, are you still giving out spoilers after we talked about not talking about stuff like that?
they know what's going to They know what's going to
He
happen.
never follows the script, y'all. I just want
Neither
you
did
to
Asia.
know. There was no script.
There was a plan. She said, I was
A
supposed to flip
plan
my
is not
hair.
a script, though.
I was supposed to flip my hair. She's supposed to do I scooted.
How
She
is
did
that a
not
script,
scoot.
Jamar? How is that a script?
Okay,
That
so
is a plan.
A script is just a written plan.
To every screenwriter out there, jump. Jump. And I hope you land on a good cushion. Possibly Serta. But you will never be able to speak on that ever again.
Whatever. Go ahead.
So, go ahead. All right. You better be grabbing dicks. Go
I'll be
ahead.
Eureka this week.
Grab dicks. Grab dicks. Every time someone does that, I go, what you reaching for, girl? That's girthy. Go on for something like that. Okay, let's just get to it.
Yeah, we're trying to fluff
'Cause
it up.
honestly-
We're trying to fluff it up.
We really didn't even care a lot about this episode. It was just entertaining to watch live on Instagram with everybody. But after that, I was kind of like,
I felt left with nothing. I felt empty.
I was like, nah,
The lip sync was
next week though.
hopefully.
We'll get to the lip sync. Now, Monique and Blair did very well, even when it seemed like Blair was about to like flub it or not get the line across. You know, Monique's like, "Oh God, just say the safe word." And that's
But they were smart to
Vanjie.
have one to be like, okay, we need to say something where I'm run out of jokes, and we just need to say something funny, and then you just piggyback off of
They
that.
had a good little run back and forth. It was nice. I enjoyed it. But Monique stole the show. Let's get that straight. And I was
Absolutely.
finally glad to see her in a top position. Jesus. Y'all can take that either way that you want.
It's the truth.
Now, Monique and Cameron. Monet and Cameron. Child.
It gets hard.
Monet and Cameron. Too many M's.
Mayhem. What else?
Monet was not funny.
No, and we thought we were like when she walked in. I thought she's about to give us something, and it just went nowhere.
Was not funny.
She flubbed everything.
Then I want to know, where did you get that cake from?
Why did you have it?
How long was it in your suitcase? Did
they
it
just
smell?
Was it just the dessert you just decided to
Did
bring
you
from
eat
lunch?
it that morning? Yeah, no, because it was in a pan like it came from someone's
Yeah.
house.
And you're
Like-
supposed to be eating hip pads. Why did you eat the cake? She said she got hungry on the way here.
I
Why
was with
wasn't it
Michelle
made-
Visage on that
Yeah,
one. It
that
should have
was a
been like
missed
pads
opportunity.
in the mold. Like, she could have gone extra with it, but she seemed to be... I was like, no, I do not want to exchange phone numbers with you. Maybe one more?
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
I was gonna say, you couldn't
Okay.
get- couldn't pull
No,
another one.
not
a
off
good-
the top. Not the top. No, possibly later. I think I said something funny that was downstairs. I can't remember what it was. It must have not been that funny. But anywho, Cameron held it together though.
Surprisingly.
Are we surprised?
Cameron did well in the challenge. She had a confessional, and she got to do something. She was in the top on the runway. Well, she was safe, but she
I
had a
love
moment
how
on the
that
runway.
Asia tried to get her in Untucked to say that she liked Venezuelan men. And she was like, the Darker brothers just do it for me. And I was like, I'm not shocked.
You know what? She said it in probably the safest way. She said, Caucasian has to do more to get my attention.
Wasn't it interesting for
I'm
her to
like-
say that? And then I thought to myself,
That's
what
an
if
interesting way of words.
What if somebody of color said that, though? What would people have thought of that statement versus Cameron saying that? Oh, Matthew, this is about race again. It's not. I'm just asking the question because I thought to myself, that's an interesting topic to bring
If
up.
somebody's, I don't know.
And what does that mean? And then how does that play the reversals roles? If it was like someone of darker complexion or of color has to do more for me than, say, someone who's Caucasian. I was like, that is an interesting conversation. But we'll hold that for the Mat&Mar Show one episode. Possibly you may ask us that question because I'm not answering it now.
It wasn't. Was that supposed to be like a fan?
No, because it's just a book and it didn't flop or floop or thump.
Thorpe.
Floop. Okay. Miss Cracker and Mayhem. Okay. First, here's me. Okay. I was like, Mayhem's going home tonight. Like,
I really
literally.
thought she was gonna be.
No.
Maybe not in the bottom.
She
two.
walked
I thought she
in
did-
like she was ready to give, and then when she sat down, it was
just like-
nothing. Like, it was nothing.
Okay, wait. Who did worse, Mayhem or Monet?
Ooh. Well,
Monet still.
No. Mayhem was just grossed out by the pickles. She wasn't actually a fear of pickles, so she didn't have her character fully realized. Monet just walked out with a sponge cake. Nobody? Okay.
I mean, but
Like, literally, sponge
there
cake.
still should have been. She should have put the sponges in the cake visibly.
Oh my God,
She's
that
pulled
would
them
have
out
been
every other week.
hilarious. Maybe it would
She
have been.
pulled them out
Maybe
every
she
other-
should have. I think that Monet had
I think Mayhem.
not. Okay, we'll leave it at that then. You thought Mayhem did better?
Just by-
I thought
just
Monet
by a
did
bit.
a tidge bit better. Now, Runway, we'll get to that in a
Oh
second.
well, no. See, she on her.
Have mercy, Jesus.
She-
Okay, so... But Miss Cracker really did that.
Oh yes.
First of all, it took a long time to get into the joke, but once she got into the dill, the relish, okay, and opened the jar, I was like, here we go.
Sometimes you have to let the cucumber pickle. Give me my coos. Give it to me. Oh gosh. What?
You can't just let that just hit you. You got to hit me too.
It's a reflex. Take two.
I love to see.
Action.
I love
I'm.
to see what happens when someone pops you in real life. Oh, like I can just see you. Oh,
It's happened.
I can see you
It's happened.
swinging.
It's happened.
And it'd be like you wouldn't even hit the person that like.
It's
that
already
hit
happened.
you,
That's
bitch.
a story for
you
later.
would have hit the girl that was sitting off to the side going, "Oh my God, Belle, why, Shamar, why, bitch? You were just there." That's what you're getting. But you could have really hurt me
But did you die?
a little bit,
But did you die?
a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
All right. Though. Like,
no, we're fine. We're looking for stuff.
we're trying to milk this episode
This
because
is a rough
we're already
episode.
16 minutes in.
Boo.
The challenge
And
is halfway
gonna,
over.
This is gonna end very quickly. I'm just telling you, this isn't gonna be one of our long ones.
No.
And say if you agree. So, the vixen in Asia. You know what his stomach said. Y'all couldn't hear it. I did. It was no. It said
Yeah, it was
no.
I
Okay.
saw what they were trying to do. It just
First
didn't work
of
out.
all-
I feel like it was a better
First
idea.
of all, okay. So they try to do different dresses with the same like
Color scheme?
Yeah, and I guess the vixen was Aquaria because I caught that whole. I'm just this. I'm just that. I'm just this. I said, oh, so she's Aquaria.
You definitely.
I was like, but this doesn't come off as funny. This just comes off as you being kind of like.
Petty. But
Yeah,
Not in an entertaining way.
Not in an entertaining way. Not even slightly.
And that's when I knew. I was like,
I said, here comes that personal stuff.
But I was hoping that Asia would kind of come like how some of the other girls have come and saved their partner, and she did not.
She did better, though. She did better. She did a lot better.
I did kind of laugh a little bit. When Vixen got up and ran, Asia was looking at her smiling like, am I supposed to
Like,
follow her?
what is happening here?
Like, should I get out? Should I stay here? But
Boo, Wendy
yeah,
Testerberger. Boo. It wasn't good.
It flopped.
It really did.
Now, what are you gonna do for this next part?
What do you mean? Like describing the whole Vixen and Eureka conversation? Or the fact that Mayhem was like, I want to be the peacemaker and have everybody together and I don't want this conflict because it's messing my game up. Goes home tonight.
I'll let you choose. Lead the way.
Well. Oh.
There you go, friend.
Oh.
Now, however,
Oh.
what are you gonna do?
The wheels are turning.
Did it click? I was about to say, I don't think he understood what I just said.
The next skit was interesting. I feel I'm on a 2-month hiatus from speaking about a certain individual.
It was very exposed.
I'm going to do Jamar like he did in my last video.
But
All right.
it was
No.
appropriate.
Let's be real.
It worked.
It wasn't as funny to me as it may have been to other people. I didn't really... The whole sexy baby thing was like...
Why was that? The whole concept of that was...
And then you're messing with my man and da-da-da. I was like, what is happening here?
This is weird.
I didn't find it that funny.
I just.
But then I hear it now, Matt. That's just because you don't like Eureka. Not true, because I didn't say that I didn't. Like, I never said I didn't like Eureka. I never said that.
Eureka was still the best part of that skit.
Yeah.
Because of all of what she gave as soon as she walked in.
Because Aquaria wasn't doing anything. Let's just be real about it. She went out there and posed for the camera now. Click, click, click. Now pose for the camera now. Click. It was like, okay. But Eureka came out there and it was shock.
Was that the same bonnet she wore week 1?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know. I won't assume. But I'm going to say that I didn't find it as entertaining. And not for reasons that you may find within yourselves.
The concept was
sensitive
odd.
people.
All of the concepts were relatively odd. I really felt like Monique and Blair and who else had
a couple of them had concepts to where it was dumb, but they made it into something very interesting.
But
that one was a little strange. And
like
Eureka stole the show, to be clear about
but
it.
Babies.
Yeah, she stole the show down boots. Like,
yeah, because she fell on the floor. You know, she reminded me of when that challenge when Darian Lake was all on the floor. That Miss, what's that character's name? Where they had to say, "I'm a star now, and I'm this, that, and the fourth," and Darian was all over the floor. Do you remember that from season 6?
No.
You don't remember?
No.
Y'all remember. Somebody always remembers. But that's what you reminded me of. I'll play the clip later.
You will? Because these people talk about how I don't play clips, so what are you... Oh, that's for me. Oh,
yes.
Okay. I am talking to you. I'm actually going to start working in these pictures and stuff, but it's not going to be this video, because honestly, I have a day planned tomorrow, so that's why this is coming off a little... This is like... Let's just go, because I'm like, basically...
It's still have a whole nother show to do.
Great day tomorrow.
Why is that?
So, there you go. Bait. There you go.
Okay.
This is why I don't call you for 3 days sometimes, Fred. I'd be like, fuck, just Jamar, boo, Jamar. I just be like, I'm not going to call him. Because he'd be messy. And y'all don't even know it. You think this is fake?
I am the sweet baby Jesus.
No, he is not.
Manger.
Child, he be getting on live with a bonnet trying to read folks.
I am the sweet baby Jesus in the manger. Okay.
So, the Vixen and Eureka have a moment in the background, and we kind of get an understanding where the Vixen is coming from. I air quote that because some people are like, no. And I'm like, well, she kind of explains, it is very difficult for her to turn it off. It's how she was raised, how she grew up, everything that happened to her, et cetera, things that happen that make you are who you are, all that type of stuff. And Eureka,
well, at least they made up.
Same way. They made up. They didn't shake hands. They didn't hug.
She was
but
like, I like to be physical. She was like, not quite. But we can be cordial. That's about it.
Right. So it was good to have that. I think Mayhem felt like she was the peacekeeper there, and she definitely solidified herself for another episode.
She tried.
Nope.
I mean, this was the episode.
At least we got a different look at Mayhem this episode, though, including her Untucked moment when she was like, I was just really happy to be here. And I just was like, you know what? It is what it is. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
I like to see that.
I did, too. So the runway was Denim and Diamonds, and Rupaul came out looking like tinsel.
Yeah. The hair was very white.
Eggshell. It was eggshell, honey.
I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that look.
I didn't really care for it.
I think I liked the fabric, but not how it was put together.
I enjoyed it more behind the...
Judges panel?
Yes, than I liked it on the runway. It was great for sitting down.
Those lights.
I think it is the runway lights at this point. We're going to blame the runway lights. Oh.
Can't blame the runway lights for some of these runways, but...
Okay, quickly through the runways, because, Matthew, we need a visual of the runways. You saw the episode, you remember. But, again, I will try my best. I may not... Listen, for those who watch my Instagram live, who live stream it, who don't have cable, that like to watch the show, I do it for y'all. I may not be able to go live next time so I can take down all the pictures of the runway looks and everything that happened in the show because y'all want these clips.
Because it's almost like you get the Instagram live or the pictures.
It's hard to do. And then I'm writing stuff down. I'm taking notes. It's a lot. So I hear y'all, and that's why we do the reviews early and we get them posted quickly because a lot of y'all want to talk about it immediately.
And if we try to do all the extra editing, it's going to
be like another day of me like really going in there and doing some stuff and that and the other. And it's like, I'm here for the let's talk about it now crew. Okay? I get it. And then other people who do this show and do these things, they wait a bit longer. I have nothing against them. That's what they do because that's what they want to do.
That's what works. It's how they want their video
so
to be done.
I can do it just as quickly, to be honest with you, but I'd have to change some things up that I'm doing now in order to get that done. And that would impede on the live videos. And I love it when I do live on Instagram with everybody. I do. That's so much fun. Everyone's jumping in the comments. And we had a lot of people today. We broke our own record today with how many people were on our live. So it was great. But yeah, again, if those of you who want to watch it live, join me on Instagram at Matty Rants. Every Thursday, honey, from 7 to 9 Central and whatever other times you have for the other coast. We have it up. Now, I can't keep it up, though, because we know better. But,
they weren't happening.
Honey, they removed that stuff.
They was not happening.
They were like, we're not going to ban you, but we're just going to remove it and make sure that you get that. You can't save that video. It's like, okay. Denim and Diamonds. Monet.
Boot.
And what's funny is you said it was safe the first time, but then you
the
looked
more
at it later.
I looked at it, I'm like,
girl, I was not impressed. I said, now, Monet, this is the fifth time you have come out on this runway in mediocre.
I think it's compared to her previous runways, it was better.
No, it was not.
What was better than, well, that
she had a wig. That's why it was better. It wasn't no meow meow. It wasn't one of them wigs. It was a full embodiment. But
I thought it was a tit initially, but then the more I looked at it, I was
girl,
like,
that thing was walking and that fabric was running all over it. Just, it was like
once she said, dancer. Yeah, it should have been tighter fit to her legs. It was all bunched up.
It's a fool.
But yeah,
it was a fool. Cameron. I mean, it looked like she polished that chest piece. It was shiny. I was like, girl, did you polish that? Like, I want them to see these cha-chas.
Cameron's runways have just been immaculate.
I wouldn't say that for this look, but I do want to say that it was very nice. It was a toot for sure. It was clean and cute, but I wouldn't say it was like immaculate. I mean,
she's consistent.
Space, not the winter one, the Miami summer, but winter look, that was sickening. When she did the feathers, sickening. Other than that, very good looks. So I would say yes, consistent, but I haven't been to the point of where I'm like, oh my God, except for the feathers.
I was about to say that feather had me like, oh my God.
That was it. That was it. I was like, okay, she has to top that, honey, and that's gonna. But the denim, it was okay. Don't give her that much for that. I'm not hating Cam. I feel like if I knew her, Cam. I'm not hating Cam. I'm just, it was cute.
It's still a 2.
It was cute. Yeah, it was still a 2. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, she was. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie to her. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
the Vixen. Okay, I'm with Michelle on this
one.
one.
That she's ever
if she was cinched a little bit,
the hair
and she
was
had
dry.
something. Yeah, she didn't even need a chest piece. If she was cinched a little bit, and that wig didn't just come out the bag,
But her hairline was nice.
My God,
it was laced down.
That whole look though was.
It hit the floor.
It was beat. It was, how do you do a chapped mermaid dress? That was bad, honey. That was bad.
You look good, baby.
But you needed to be cinched, and you needed your wig to be dollied, or something should have happened to it. It just looked like it came out the bag, in my opinion. But it was,
it was good. It was good.
I was like, girl, who made that for you? Did you make that? Now, if she made that, gag. But,
Interesting.
Because she is a crafty queen, so she could have made it. Could have.
Maybe, baby.
America Dad, love it.
Okay. Asia O'Hara.
Yes.
She had a lot of fringe.
It gave me very Dallas Housewives.
It was Texas the house down.
It was Texas the house down boots.
But it was not a boot.
It wasn't. It was good. I liked it. Cool. Aquaria. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. It was okay. I liked her makeup. It was okay.
I guess.
Oh, we'll see how you feel it.
It's like, compared to a lot of the stuff the Aquaria has done up until this point, it was very meh. But
would you say it was Aquarium meh? Aquarium? No, nobody. Okay, all right. I thought it was funny. Okay, sorry.
But okay, it wasn't bootable, so I'll give her. Shut up.
I'm sorry, I think it's funny. Oh no, not the slap. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was kind of funny. All right, sorry. All right. Eureka. I didn't like the wig. I did not like the wig.
The wig wasn't what bothered me.
The wig was so flat to me.
It was the
It wasn't a loaf.
The pattern of the
But it
dress
was
looked
flat.
like a rooms to go rug to me. I don't know why it looked like a rug to me. The makeup was beat. The hair didn't bother me. It was the pattern of the dress or the outfit.
I would have said the front panel of it was very curtain.
I don't know what it is.
That you know, what is it called? I forget the style that it is.
You know, I feel like if it was a gown, like a dress, a real flowy dress, it would have looked better than
You think so?
Than with pants.
I'm trying to imagine it now.
Like, take out the pants and give it like a big gown.
No sleeves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been better.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what it... Okay, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I just hated the wig. God, that wig was thirsty.
At least it wasn't a loaf.
I would have rather had a loaf. At least I know it would have been done.
Like,
That's
what you gonna call it,
that
a shake and go?
dry nappy, girl. I was like, ew, no ma'am. Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Blair St. Clair.
Oh yeah, you did. I didn't write down Blair's name. What does that mean? I thought Blair looked... Big hair, don't care. All right. It was cute. I'm starting to see the same silhouette from her, though. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of her aesthetic, you know.
I know, I hear you, Bianca Del Rio, but I'm just saying, like, can we get something a little different? A little bit, maybe? Her makeup is everything.
Oh, yeah, the beat, and she's highly.
I have low-key become a fan of Blair St. Clair's. Like, she's
so
the
nice.
most
She's supportive.
adorable thing. If she... Listen, she may end up being Miss Congeniality.
How many people we got left now? 10?
9.
9? Oh, no, after this episode is 9. There's still some, depending on how these cards fall, there's still a couple other people who might take that.
They might just give it to Miss Vanjie for going home first.
They really might. Because she is
Miss
still, episode
Baby.
5, and they still say Miss Vanjie.
She left out with a bang. Do you understand me? Like, they need to bring her
was,
back. In my opinion, I want Miss Vanjie to come back. I just need to see more from Vanjie.
Why was Michelle and RuPaul, Miss Vanjie? She
RuPaul started cackling. I was like, oh, Ru did think that was funny. That wasn't shade at all.
It just tickles her. I don't know why. It just tickles her when she said Miss Vanjie.
So Monique Hart. Hi, Monique.
She didn't I liked it. She always keeps a reveal.
Listen, Monique does I'm just happy for that. Whether she thought it was a brown cow... I was like...
There was so much confusion on what that
First
was.
of all, you thought that was cheetah. Then you said, maybe I'm thinking jaguar. I said, none of the above.
I'm thinking some sort of cat.
It is a giraffe print. And I caught that I said, so why did she
You said brown cow too.
I did not. I said, I know what she was going for was brown cow. I did not say she got brown cow. I said she got giraffe print. And I thought to myself, no, she actually said something really funny on the runway where she was like, okay, sickening. And everyone thought that was cute and funny. I said, there you go. Show that personality. Let judges know who you are. Smile, turn, let them really. You know, you're trying to get your girls to like
quarter turn
go
to the
there.
right.
Yeah, let them know. Hi, yeah, remember me? I'm funny and cute too.
Mm-hmm.
All that type of stuff. She wasn't top.
Many days before that. Many episodes before.
2 episodes, actually. She should have been. But okay, y'all, I was slouching. I need to sit up. Okay, because that's how this episode was for me. It was just a kickback. But yeah, Monique looked great. And I loved the leggings that she had. I don't know if those were boots or those were leggings specifically that she had made with the shoes to go with it.
High boots. They were just bedazzled to the gods.
Okay. I was for it. I was living. It was great.
2.
Mayhem
Miller. B-O-O.
Miss
To the T.
Cracker.
It's a B.
Oh, Miss Cracker's look was amazing.
To the T.
Miss Cracker looked really good. I loved the long...
Oh, so you're not going to talk about it?
Girl, boo, you were not wearing denim.
She lied. She said, is that
I kept look, baby. I had
was
HDTV.
looking like...
It was UHD. I was like, let me zoom in here.
I cannot find it.
I don't see not one where.
No.
Who told you? Denim leggings? No, babe.
I mean, I don't know if the lighting was deceptive or not, but nah, baby. That was not denim.
I was like, who is this? It's like her first time at the country, at a country club. You know what I'm saying? Not a country club. I mean, like a club that does country music. Why did I have to explain that? I don't know, but I just felt like someone goes country club. They don't dress like that in a country club.
Tavern?
No, what do they call it? See, this lets you know. I'm from Texas, baby, and I don't even do the do-si-do. I know how to square dance, shockingly. They had taught us in school.
I was about to say, where did you pick that up
they
at?
taught
I was about to say, where you picked that up at?
Not in high school, but like elementary school when I was like the only black child in my class. Yeah. They still couldn't figure it out. Are you sure? I'm like, yes. Square dance, it's something. I don't know, y'all. I'm not going to sit too much on it, but you know what I mean.
Miss Cracker was giving me Wendy's hamburger.
I'm just going to tell you this right now. Miss Cracker, you keep getting robbed, girl, and I'm really getting over it.
She came with these teeth.
You had the teeth.
It was a whole character.
You
Everything
did
is always fully characterized.
Everything. The look was right. I could tell that was denim.
Now, that was actually denim. You could see the denim in that. Mayhem? Girl?
I don't know. You in danger, girl. Well. So the top girls were Miss Cracker, Eureka, and Monique Hart. I said, oh, Monique finally got to the top. Will she win, though? Now, the bottom girls was Monet, Mayhem, and the Vixen. I said, well, golly.
And Eureka wins.
Eureka won it.
I was like...
Do y'all think Eureka deserved that win over Miss Cracker and Monique? Because I was questioning it. Oh, Matthew, you hate Eureka. I do not.
It's really not.
It had nothing to do with that. I just go off of what I thought was funny. And I thought Monique's skit was funny. And I thought Miss Cracker pulled it together and it was hilarious. And it was cute. And it was, the whole little gag. So I didn't understand that. I thought that was weird. And it may have had something to do with the fact that Mayhem, who was her partner, was in the bottom. And, then Blair was safe, so now I'm not going to even account to that.
They were judged individually, so I don't know why.
I don't know. That was weird to me. Not taken away from Eureka. Now she has a win, and it was on the 5th episode, the same episode that she had to leave the last time on. Mm-hmm. So,
good for her.
While it's a full circle moment. So I was like, okay, I feel you, sis. You be proud, be happy. But I was still questioning it.
I'm like, oh, okay, well.
Now.
We just got to move on forward.
The lip sync. I said, girl, if it's the Vixen... I don't know what's about to happen for a Shania Twain song. I don't know what she's about to do. We have seen what she does for the little do-si-do little challenge they did. That giddy up. She was, crumping. And I was like, that is not what we do.
Well, she couldn't do that in that gown.
Oh, no, baby. I knew she could slip out of it, though. You could tell with that little open me sesame part right there. I said she is going to come out, and it's going to be splits, kicks, and drops, and jips, and all that type of stuff. She might just death drop and just not wake up. But, Monet Baby ended up in the bottom two for a second week in a row, and Mayhem is there for the second time. So it's like, even Stevens.
All right.
And honey, if of course we didn't get a Shania Twain song, shout out to Cameron for having that moment of Shania, you're my inspiration and why I'm in drag right now. And Shania seemed very flattered. Very flattered by that, and I thought that was cute. And Shania's probably thinking, oh Lord, I done made a sissy. But hey, I feel like a woman. If y'all don't know that song, I don't know what to tell you.
If you watch drag shows, somebody has done that song.
Oh, yes. Or if you just watch TV. Or if you just watch movies.
You know it. You may not know you know it, but you know it.
I mean, I like that song. I live for Shania Twain. She was in a movie called I Heart Huckabees. If y'all have never seen it, I don't know what to tell you. Find it. If you have seen it and you're my people, oh my God, you're my people. Okay, I had to get off of that. Anywho, so the lip sync itself.
Monet pulled out every trick in the book. She pulled out every stunt. She stripped naked.
No, let's be real. This girl had that stuff hanging around her ankles looking old man Grange. She ain't what it used to be. That's a Simpsons episode. That's when Krusty the Clown lost his job. That's a whole nother... I'm about to get a whole nother episode or something. But I'll tell you what, though, that was the key.
It was
as
soon as the song started.
The wig dropped. I said, girl, she took out every bobby pin that was holding that sucker together. And then, she had hairspray coming out of nowhere. I was like...
And then she was riding.
Oh,
she
she was riding for a while.
Like she was
riding for a while. Let's be real. She was doing this for a while. And then the Mayhem is giving you a Tuesday night tip.
I mean, she gave you a gig.
Tuesday night tip.
You know, regular.
Tuesday night.
She ain't have no stuff. Like,
no,
where was all that fire that she had that first lip sync?
90s night is what she gave me.
It was like, where was all that? All that I gave me. Oh well.
It was okay. Then she did that little cartwheel, and I was like,
that was cute.
It was more.
But Monet though.
No, here's the tea. Monet was more entertaining. I know a lot of you are not going to agree with that, and you probably thought Mayhem did a much cleaner performance because she didn't strip bare naked and do all the extra stuff that some people don't like to have in a show, and I can respect that. But as far as entertaining goes, I was for the Monet.
And
now,
you had to entertain RuPaul.
Ru actually didn't look really impressed through most of it, to be honest with you, from my opinion.
Because they were getting like even screen time.
It was like her eyes kept doing this whole thing where it was like she leaned forward a little bit.
She got really confused by the time that Monet's garment was at her ankle.
She's just walking around. I was like, girl, what is happening here? But Monet stays and Mayhem is out of it. And she reminded everybody we're all beautiful people. And Mayhem's gone. And Mayhem, you have tried out for pretty much every season of Drag Race. I have wanted you to be on the show. I know I was a little critical of you. Or very critical of you throughout most of these episodes. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm still a fan.
We still love Mayhem.
I'm still a fan.
At the end of the day.
I'm going to stay a fan of yours. I was so happy to see you on Drag Race. I'm glad you got this time. And girl, you will be booked. And I mean, you already were booked. But you're going to be...
Right, I'm about to say, she's one of the leading ladies in WeHo.
You'll be booked. You'll be booked. Yeah, you'll be booked. You'll be fine. But yeah, I'm glad you got to be in the show. Maybe an All-Stars for you. I don't know. That may be too soon to say. Either way, I'm glad you finally got your time to shine on this platform.
They're doing All-Stars every year. It's only a matter of time.
Now on to Untucked. This is literally going to be 5 minutes of it.
Okay, they talked about, do they want to sleep with women? Who has slept with women and why? What makes people's thing go whoop? And who they do and do not see it for on the runway. And Asia didn't see it for Mayhem.
Asia didn't see it for Mayhem. Blair didn't see it for the Vixen. Was it Cameron?
I don't think she listened.
No, Aquaria was like, I love Monet, but come on now.
Oh, well,
and
yeah,
then Cameron was like, Monique is, you know, like, it's just, I don't know. And I was like, are we having this conversation? Because that was the lightest shade I've ever seen in my life. Nobody went in, and I was like, okay. I mean,
it's echoing
they
what
don't
we've
have
been
to
saying.
always go in. I get it, but it was like, oh, that was literally only not even a quarter of Untucked. It was so dry. Then we get the girls in the back. Mayhem had a really great speech about, you know, being happy to be there and just being, you know, all that
which
type of
is
stuff.
good.
And Blair was like, that was great. I was so glad you had said that. It made me feel better. You know, Eureka came to her circle.
She said, I need a couch to sit on. I'm like, girl, she's like, I need to get up out these shoes. You know how long they be on them?
Girl, she said that every time she get back there. But, so Miss Cracker goes into a very dark place. Monet goes into a very dark place. I mean, what Miss Cracker said was very true. Is sometimes you like really could suck the energy out of a room because it's like I just
unknowingly.
I don't. And she says I don't love her. She said that she doesn't love herself, and I was like, what?
You know, some people
Miss
just
Cracker.
as amazing as we can see somebody on the outside looking in, if they don't
I love you,
feel
Miss
it on the
Cracker.
inside, you know.
I love you, Miss Cracker. I think you're one of the
all love
greatest.
you,
Like
baby.
I mean, girl.
She is so funny.
When I found out about you, and then I started looking up your videos and doing everything else, I was like, this bitch is everything. And I'm sure even outside of drag, a hoot. I'm sure of it. I'm just sure she's a hoot. I love to meet the person behind the drag. I love to.
The performances are everything. She is kooky as Cocoa Puffs.
I love to meet Monet
I
outside
love
of drag too. Honestly, I would like to meet her as well because I have a feeling like, as individuals outside of this whole platform, they are probably like cool people to hang out with. But you know, it is what it is. That's just my perception of seeing them. Did anything else happen?
No.
Monet was, oh my god, I don't want to go home. Eureka said, you better turn on your inner white girl. And I was like,
you better become a white girl on that stage. I'm like, well, I mean, Eureka, that's a... Thank you guys so much for watching. This is...
I was like...
Eureka choices.
We're not going to take it that route, are we? Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That was fun just to pause there for a second. But for those who didn't continue on with the video at that level, I'm not going to take it there. I thought she was just trying to be playful with her words. But, you know, we all have triggers. We all have triggers.
Just not the... No.
So, anywho... That was RuPaul's Drag Race, episode 5. Bossy Rossy, tell us what you thought about it. Were you entertained? Did you enjoy Untucked? Did you love the runway? Who was your favorites? Who was not your favorite? Did you like the lip sync? Do you agree with who went home? Tell us what you think. Were you just as excited to see Shania Twain as a lot of other people were?
Boy, she promoted that album, didn't she?
I mean, they pulled out that album from underneath the seats, honey.
You get an album. You
I
get
was
an
like,
album.
when did they film this? And when did the album come out? So I was like, okay. But yeah, good stuff, everybody. Good stuff. Hopefully next week will be more entertaining and I'll have more reasons to throw hateful comments.
Well, you know, as the number of girls dwindles down, Untucked usually kind of goes, but the show usually goes up.
I don't know. Season 7 had an interesting Untucked for the most part throughout the entire course of the season, even when the girls were dwindling. And that was thanks to Katya, Ginger Minge, Kendi Davenport.
Yeah, Kendi had that underdress. She got on that couch was like,
those three. No, remember when they were talking about Violet? Because she's beautiful. That's one of my favorite gifts.
But you know what?
One of my favorites.
That was the first time they tried that whole new Untucked format, and it was kind of like, some people, I don't like it. I actually kind of like it.
Do you see how we are, where we can like say, oh, I hate it, but guess what? It's still going to be there, and guess what we're doing? I'm fine.
Might as well just embrace it. We're used to it now.
I still miss the Interior Illusions Lounge and the Gold Bar.
The big pink box.
I miss it. But hey, change.
We embrace it sometimes.
Do you have any change? Okay.
Where's that?
Me on the corner trying to find something. All right.
Oh.
We're done. See you next week. Cute to boot. You know how this goes. We're about to record the Mat&Mar Show. Catch us Saturday to see if your questions have been answered. And Bentley just walked in. Hi, Bentley.
Hey, baby.
Hi. There's 3 dogs in this house. And they're very big. And Bentley is a beautiful. Aren't you, sweet pea? I know. All right. Out.